Let's say right now I challenged you. I say, okay, look at the way that you're showing up in your work that you're doing right now. If you walked up to your boss today and said, "Hey boss, I think I deserve a 10% raise in my salary." How do you think your boss is going to respond to that? And now watch what happens when I ask you that question. You're going to play it out. You're gonna think about, okay, I'm gonna walk up to my boss. I'm gonna say, "Hey, boss, I need 10% raise in my," and then he's gonna look you right in the face, call you a moron, tell you if you ever have the audacity to ask for another raise again, he's gonna kick you out of the building the second that you finish saying that sentence. Get back to work, you lazy bum, and stop bothering me with your nonsense. And then you're gonna feel like shit for doing it because you just got rejected, and you don't want to really be at work anymore because this is awkward. Like now you gotta like see that person, and okay, well now you're just not gonna do it. So we created a made up scenario and that created enough fear to stop us from doing the thing. And now we just stay in the exact space that we were in. Nothing ever changes. Now, if your thought pattern was a little bit different, like, oh, you know what? I've been phoning it in for a while. I'm not really doing my job very well. And if I did ask my boss that, he already knows that I'm not doing a great job. I already know I'm not doing a great job. So I'm definitely not going to do that. Okay. So what's stopping you from making a change to fix that? What's stopping you from doing a little bit more at work? It might be a false mental barrier that you've created, a belief that you hold true that isn't necessarily true. For example, don't do more work than what you're being paid for. This is crabs in a barrel mentality. Somebody else who doesn't want to do more work, who has no aspirations in life, doesn't want to look bad. And so they give you that same advice. They say, hey, don't do more work. You're not going to get rewarded around here. People are jerks. Da, 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 da. They're going to say all the things that you say. And then you're, oh, okay, yeah, yeah. I'm just going to phone it in too. And you see how that ideology breeds and becomes a mind virus and it infects everybody around that person. But let's just say, for example, that that guy did work hard for what he perceived to be working hard for a very short period of time. Let's just say what he thought would be ample amount of time, but it was only a couple of weeks. And then he didn't immediately get promoted to the supervisor. And so he was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not doing this work anymore. And so he doesn't do the work. And that's where his belief came from. And so now he gives you that belief, and then you're going to hold on to that belief as if it is true. This happens with so much that we do.